everyone, I'm Keely and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to share with you some of my sewing plans for the new ideas I have for my dream wardrobe. So you might notice that I maybe look or sound a little bit different today, and that is because I have invested in a new camera. I was getting to a point where there were some videos that I can't actually film because I'm finding it really difficult to kind of get the view and the angles right, because I couldn't see myself in my old phone. It was just filming me and I didn't kind of know what we could kind of see. So I've bought a camera and I took a recommendation from Tamlin, Sewn on the Tyne, for a camera. And so this is the first video I'm filming with the new camera, so it might take a few times to get things right. It is very odd looking at myself while I am filming, so that will be something that I need to get used to, maybe needing to look at the lens rather than looking at myself in the screen. So I will try to kind of work on that if that's an issue. I had before requested on Ko-fi for people to buy me a coffee, as it were, to help me raise money for this camera. But because of the current situation in the world at the moment, I am having to, or I'm going to be filming tutorial videos for my art students as part of their art lessons. And they will have a link to the video, which they will then watch from home, and that will assist them with completing an art lesson. And filming that on my iPhone just wasn't going to be accurate enough, I don't think. And so I decided to upgrade. But it would still be fantastic if you could buy me a coffee on Ko-fi, because actually that would really help me in paying for the camera. And I'm hoping that I will be able to bring you some more kind of varied content, and definitely maybe some more tutorials or sew-alongs and things like that with this camera now. Also, hopefully the quality is a little bit better, and obviously that's helpful when you're seeing fabrics and makes and things like that as well. I am going to try and produce a little bit more content over the coming weeks. I will still be working at school, so I will still be going in every day as it kind of stands, but I am finishing a little bit earlier because I have a lot less preparation to do. So I hopefully will be getting a little bit more sewing done, and that means that I can actually film a little bit more because I'll have more kind of content to give, and hopefully I will be doing a little bit more about my dream wardrobe sewing and some of the other patterns and things that I'm sewing as well. I am starting to do some planning for my dream wardrobe. So there's a few things that I need to do a little bit more of, and I want to address a few gaps that I've got in my wardrobe as well as my fabric stash. And I thought I'd start with an outfit that I'm really being drawn to at the moment, and that is the idea of stripes and florals. So I am looking at more separates to start off with. So a stripy top or shirt or blouse with a floral skirt. And that's just because I've got a lot of dresses in my wardrobe which I do wear, but actually I want to be able to mix and match, put different outfits together, because I think that will actually really allow me to be able to just mix it up a little bit more. I would like you to help me decide what I should make next in terms of sewing my dream wardrobe. So I've got some fabrics that will work for a skirt. I'm going to give some suggestions of patterns, and then fabrics that will work for a top, and I would like you to pick a striped fabric and a floral fabric that I can make an outfit out of. I will then be trying to make a module, so I will be sewing 2 more tops, another skirt and a top, like a topper, so an outside layer, a cardigan, to make kind of a capsule style thing, and then develop that further as we go along. And we are thinking about this as potentially something that I could wear for work, but more casually as well. What are you doing? You're so snuggly. Let me talk you through the outfit first of all. So it is thinking about a high-waisted skirt, a kind of A-line skirt with some gathers and fullness, with a stripy t-shirt. So quite a simple outfit, but something that I know that I will wear a lot on the weekend. So the stripy t-shirt's easy. I've got a lot of t-shirt patterns, but I will go through them. Might add something to jazz it up a little bit. Then I've got the skirt. Now I do have 2 skirt patterns that I think would fit with this, which is the Donovan skirt by Helen's Closet, and then the Estuary skirt by So Liberated, both of which which would fit with this kind of style. So I'm just going to show you the fabrics and then you can help me make a choice. So I have got 5 fabrics to show you that could be a choice for my skirt. The first one is this one. So this is a Mind the Maker fabric. It's a viscose twill and it's this beautiful teal green colour with orange flowers or floral stalks in it. Beautiful weight, and I think this would work well for a Donovan skirt. It probably would work for the estuary skirt as well, but I haven't made that before, so I don't know as much about the pattern. So that's the first one. So that's the Mind to Maker teal and orange. I got that one from Lamazi Fabrics. Then I've got this one. Now this is a viscose, so it's a green colour in the background and then pinks and red, like very pale reds. And this is slightly more lightweight than the viscose twill, it's just a viscose. And I got this from Sew Me Sunshine a little bit ago, but I think that this would be quite cute. It's definitely one of the colours on my colour palette, although I would have to make probably quite a few more tops to go with this. It wouldn't necessarily go with other tops that I have in my wardrobe already. Then I've got this one. So again, this is a viscose. I got this from Like So Amazing and it's got this beautiful dot tulip pattern on it. Now this is a navy with there is slightly pinky white flowers on it. And I think this would be really good because it would almost go with any colour top. So actually I think this might work well. Again, for the Donovan skirt or the estuary skirt would work. Then I have got this one. So I just got this from Sew Me Sunshine, so you haven't seen this before. This is also a viscose, but it's this really beautiful cranberry colour. And it's got a touch of the teal and yellow and white, really lovely drape to it as well. This colour is also in my colour palette for my wardrobe, so another nice one to have a look at. And lastly, I have this one. So this again is a viscose. I've got a feeling I also got this from Sew Me Sunshine a little bit ago, but I'm not 100% sure because I think it's like a year and a half ago or something. So it's got green and red and orange, navy background, slightly more Ditsy print, which better fits in with the current trends. So those are the 5 fabrics that I've got for the skirt. So we've got the Mind the Maker teal in orange, the green floral, the kind of sage green floral viscose, the navy viscose with the tulips in kind of a cream, pinky cream, the cranberry with the teal, yellow and white flowers, and then the navy with the red and orange Ditsy print floral. So quite a few floral prints to choose from there. When I was looking at those fabrics, I really wanted a navy base with florals on it. And I thought, oh yeah, I must have loads of those. I always choose those kind of fabrics. And I literally have like one, that one with the Ditsy print. I have been avoiding buying like navy viscose with floral prints because I was like, oh, I've got loads of that. And I actually don't. So I think I will be on the lookout a little bit more for navy fabrics or navy base with a floral pattern on, because apparently that's something that I think I have, which I don't, and I would like to sew a few more things because actually I really love navy as a colour. For the next bit then, I have got 5 stripes here. They are all cotton jerseys, but it's just what would work best, and I think according to what skirt fabric you maybe might choose is what one of these you might choose, because essentially they're the same kind of dynamic. So when I'm thinking about a t-shirt, I'm thinking about a Freya tee like this one I've got on with the hacked neckline, or the plantain tee, maybe the new Tabitha t-shirt from Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book, or any other suggestions that you've maybe got. But I'm going for something quite simple because I think the skirt is going to be nice and gathered with pockets. I think it's going to look really lovely, and I think this is just going to be more of a striped basic that I can wear with lots of different things. I might add an alternative colour neckband or kind of arm bands to it to just jazz it up a little bit. And I have got a few ideas for things I can do with the Cricut machine, and adding on some vinyl as well to just add a slightly more individual touch as well. The first one is this one. So this is the cotton jersey. This is the Tilly and the Buttons print. Lots of different colours in this one, really lovely and bright and fun. I think this would work well for any of the patterns I've mentioned, really high quality. But then it's wondering whether that fits with any of the skirt fabrics, which I'm not 100% sure it does because it is really bright, which they're all a bit more subtle. Then I've got this one. Now I have made a t-shirt out of this before and I added "How are you" onto it. So this is a kind of sketched stripe. So really like the look of this. I think it looked really cute on the other t-shirt. I think this would work well. So that's kind of the next choice. So blue would go with most of them and the white would go with most of them as well. Then we've got this one. So this is just white and navy stripe. I got this from Pin and Sew more recently. Really like the small stripe. And I think this would work well with any of the skirt fabrics. I think it would go is basic navy and white. Then we've got this one. Now I absolutely love the colour of this. I think it's cute. So this is from Like So Amazing. Beautiful kind of sage green teal colour, and it also comes in a pink colour wave as well. I think this would work well. It is something different. It's different size stripe than what I've got already and a different colour stripe to what I've got already. And I would add a different contrasting neckband with this one out of one of the fabrics that I've got just in my stash. And lastly, I've got this one. So another green, but this has got a lot thinner stripes and one of the stripes has a slight glitter touch to it. This would work well with quite a few of the skirt fabrics as well. I think the glitter adds a little bit of jazz to it, a little bit of whimsy, which is quite nice. That is the fifth choice. So we've got the thin green stripes with glitter, the thicker sage green stripes, the navy and white small stripes, the sketched blue stripes, and then the Tilly and the Buttons multicoloured stripes. So lots of different things there. And I will try and put a poll up so that you kind of can choose for the top and choose for the skirt. So I might have to do them in two separate polls, but also comment below to let me know what you think I should do next. I am really struggling at the moment with my sojo, with everything that's going on and my work kind of life changing quite a lot, because I went into teaching to teach students and actually that's not going to be happening much. I'm finding it a bit confusing about how I kind of deal with this new role in the change in society, and also the idea that I might need to work from home, and kind of thinking about my motivation when it comes to that, because I really am a person that needs structure, and actually working from home, I don't know if I can make that structure for myself. So that would be really interesting to kind of engage with that as well. But generally recently I've been feeling quite a lot of anxiety just around the whole situation. I am a person that likes to be in control, and at the moment we're not. And I think that's something that I'm slowly kind of dealing with. It has affected my sewing motivation. And also, I wonder about sewing things when I'm not going out anywhere, but I will eventually go out somewhere. We will eventually get through this, which is a really good message of hope. And I need to use this time to like sew some of the patterns that I've not sewn before, to have some fun with sewing, to sew things that make me smile. And that's why I'm asking for your help with this in choosing fabric, because I know if I'm sewing it with your support, I'll get it done, because because you're counting on me to get out the content. I don't know, you're motivating me to do it. Whereas if I kind of didn't share it with you and just got on with it myself, I probably wouldn't do it. I mean, I think that's why I'm not sewing as much quite at the moment, but I am hoping to get back into it. And I think for me, the only way to do that is to sew. And then suddenly I go, oh, I really want to sew this. So hopefully that will be happening soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye.